show me.
A lot of thumbs down.
All thumbs down. I feel sorry for him already. Yeah. All right. So, what is wrong with this? What do you think? You're the expert now. I mean, you've been hearing us talking all day long now. So, share what you know. Go ahead. Yeah.
I just don't think it looks appealing.
Oh, doesn't look appealing. I agree with you. What was your name? I'm sorry.
Joseph.
Joseph?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you, Joseph. And I have a premium candy here waiting for you.
Cool.
Who else? Okay, go ahead.
It's hard to differentiate between the title and the general information since it's all the same font, color, and size.
Great comment. So yeah, you can use the bold or italics to help differentiate different things. I believe on my resume I have the position in bold, and then I have the location in italics, so it does help that differentiation. Absolutely. Any other things you notice?
Yeah,
Yes.
There's no exciting words. He took commercial construction modification. He doesn't. There's nothing to really draw it out. Like he was energetic about something.
Exactly. I mean, you can always quantify when possible, as I say, because numbers look good. And numbers are facts. That's what people want to see. What was your name? I'm sorry.
Carrie.
Carrie. What was yours?
Jack.
Jack and Carrie's and Joseph. Thank you so much. Good showing. All right, move on to the next one. Yeah. What do you think of this?
Thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Thumbs
Yeah, I
up.
think most people agree. Thumbs down. So why do you all think that it's a thumbs down?
A lot of white space.
A lot of white space. Absolutely. Yes.
The objective is very vague.
The objective is very vague. I want to be successful and move up in my career to make a lot of money. That may be his objective, however, it definitely doesn't highlight his abilities very well.
It's really unprofessional.
Really unprofessional. Yes.
His GPA, he shows his GPA is 2.0. Probably not the best thing to show on the resume.
Yeah, so we'll discuss a little bit later, but the Career Development Center suggests that if it's a 3.0 or above, to definitely include that, because that definitely highlights the hard work that you've put in. If it's not above that, you can probably leave it off. And you can also include your major GPA. If that's a little bit higher, you can include that one as well, or both. Yes?
Just his education in general is very vague. It says USC instead of the full name of the school. Like for example, like if he didn't really exclude, or if he didn't include the location in the third bullet point, that could be multiple
South Carolina.
schools. That could be South Carolina, Southern California. Bachelor degree, we don't know what his degree is specifically, and we already just went over GPA is too low to put on there. And then also, like, unless he was trying to refer to Los Angeles as where the school was, why does he have the location in his education? It's just kind of very like vague and unorganized information.
Yeah, so if you were the employer, you wouldn't really know what's going on. That's definitely not what you want to do. Employers aren't going to look too long at the resume. It's probably about 30 seconds. So it's important to capture their attention and then give them the information you want as clear and concise as possible. So right here, I'm sitting there questioning where he went to school, what his major is. I'm not going to spend time on that, so you want to make sure it's very clear and concise. Yes?
Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
The email is John likes to party.
Yeah, that's a great point. So you want to make sure you're using a professional email. We've all created those emails in 7th grade that are silly, but those are not the ones to include on the resume. And you can always include your edu email. That's a great one to include.
There also, in the experience section, he didn't put when his experience started or stopped. His descriptive bullet points aren't too descriptive, especially customer service. It doesn't tell if he worked in customer service. Well, it says salesperson, so he probably did. Or how we attained customer service skills. A better thing to put instead of just customer service, it'd be improved or attained customer service skills by that word by is insanely important in resumes because it shows how rather than just saying you have it. Proof is great.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. You actually hijacked the stage. So kudos to you. I would love to learn your name. So what was the name of everyone who shared?
Matthew?
Matthew,
My name is Alex.
Alex, Matthew, and
Mary?
Mary.
Yeah.
Mary, Alex, and Matthew. Thank you so much. Really good.
So now hopefully everyone received when they walked in a two-sided paper. It has versions of the resume. So if you guys work with your partner or someone in your area, and we'll take a few minutes to kind of compare the two and see the differences and why one is better than the other, and then we'll discuss what you guys found.
If you don't have one, I have extras here. All right.
Alright, Matthew, you wanna look at A or B?
Good massage weekly early. I don't think so, Jules. Come on. Oh, we have to finish. Come on, do it now. Finish. What do you think, boys? Should we put it away? We have to finish.
I like the other one. Outside.
Yeah. They're nice things. These are really good.
Yeah, and you can see that.
It's an objective. It's very good with points. It doesn't really highlight who the Also, his whole education, everything like including the left and line. It looks very jammed. And this is like a paragraph. Yeah, that all comes in. That's
It's a lot of white space too.
Yeah, exactly. I think the bullet points are
All right, everyone. So who here thought resume B was the better resume? Raise your hands. What about resume A? Awesome, we agree. So why do you all think that resume A is preferred? What are some things you all found? Yes?
Some of the wording for the experiences and things in resume B were just like
Yeah, definitely improved upon in resume A. Absolutely. So some of the words that were chosen were a lot stronger in resume A than B. Anything else? Yes.
Resume B actually had a couple misspellings and just grammar errors, like North Carolina University.
Yeah, and how long did we spend looking at it? Not that long, and we noticed that. So it's definitely shows a lack of, checking back on it and spending your time and effort to make sure it's perfect. Anything else? All right, well, some of the other things we found were the formatting is definitely much more consistent through A. If you're going to use bullet points, use them throughout all of your experiences. It's really helpful to put the dates that you worked on the right-hand side. You can easily see them and differentiate the times that the activities were completed versus resume B where it's included just in the words. The education, you can see they indented, so it's easy to see what his major was, what his Bachelor of Science was in, all those things. So it's definitely much clearer and more concise. And then the professional statement versus that objective. If you read both of those, I think it gives you a good example of why the professional statement is much more preferred because it does help give that personality and kind of show what they bring to the table versus what just they're seeking. Are there any questions at this point? Anything we can answer? All right.
Action words. So remember when I talked about experience? When you detail experiences, always make sure that you use action verbs, strong verbs. So if I say as an example that I got an A+ in physics, okay? I mean, really. And if I say if I achieved an A+ in physics as an example, which sounds fancier? Which sounds more stronger? I achieved, right? Because it is an action word. Okay, it shows it is much more stronger. Actually, on the career guide, I'm not sure if it's page 30 now. Is it page 30?
Yes.
Okay, it's still on page 13 of the career guide, the newest one. You can see a list of action verbs that are very helpful. That would help you find and pick whatever is relevant to you. As I said, also quantify when possible. If you don't, it doesn't have to be an exact number. You can always use more of, less than, and all that. So estimate and approximate always. And remove redundant, irrelevant menial duties, and to explain what does that mean, Ford will take us to a video.
No.
Off the resume. Archery?
No.
Horseback riding?
Would fall off a lot.
You can drink a gallon of milk